In this video, I'm going to be showing you my strategy for solving Wordle, the very popular word game. If you don't know what Wordle is, I highly suggest you check it out. It's a really fun daily word puzzle. You get 6 guesses to figure out a 5-letter word in the English language. Every guess will tell you what letters you used and if they're included in the word, if they're in the right spot in the word, or if they're not in the word at all. So we can see we start out with nothing. We have no clues, we have no information, we just know it's a 5-letter word that we're trying to guess. So we can just guess any random 5-letter word, but I'm going to show you my strategy in how I go about solving these. So I typically like to start with 2 words that cover 5 vowels and 10 distinct letters in the alphabet. So we know that every word, or almost every word, has a vowel in it. So we can determine which vowels are used in the word by guessing a word that has many vowels in it to start. Then we can also choose our second word based on our first word's outcome that has 5 new distinct letters with the rest of the vowels. So I know of a word that has 3 vowels in it. I'll guess that first, and then depending on how that goes, which usually I get maybe 1 green or 1 yellow or nothing at all, I'll go ahead and use my second word, which has another 2, the remaining 2 vowels from A, E, I, O, U, and that will also be 5 distinct new letters to give me 10 letters of the alphabet that I'm either going to have green or yellow or grayed out. So I'll go ahead and show you which words those are. So the first word I start with is cause, C-A-U-S-E. And this is great because it has 3 vowels in it and it's all distinct letters. So I'll go ahead and throw that in there. And it looks like nothing came out. So immediately I'm going to go to my next word, which is point, which has the remaining 2 vowels, O and I, and it also has 3 more distinct letters that I haven't used before. So I'm going to throw that in there. And there we go. So we have T in the right place, and we have I that's used in the word but in the wrong place. So at this point, I'm going to have to think of a word that ends in T and includes an I, but doesn't have any of these other letters. But what's great is now I have 8 letters that I know are not in the word, so I can start thinking of words that, end in T, have an I, and don't have any of these other letters. So I'll look at the keyboard here. It's great that the keyboard's here and shows the colors, and I'll try and start with letters. I'll start, okay, R. What can I make with R that ends in T? I'm thinking of, right, for example. R-I-G-H-T. Those are 5 letters that would be valid, right? So I'm going to throw that in there. R-I-G-H-T. Okay, boom, right there. That gave me a ton of information. So I know that I got everything correct except for that first letter. So I can look at the alphabet again, see what's left, and I can see that, it could be fight, could be light, might. There's a lot of words that it could be. I'm going to go ahead and try light. And boom, there you go, we got that one. So anyway, this is a pretty easy strategy, or a pretty decent strategy to get you started. You've got the 10 distinct letters, including 5 vowels as your first 2 guesses. Gives you a ton of information right out the gate to get those remaining 4 guesses narrowed down to get the answer. That's my first solution. My second solution is if you right click and you hit inspect on the browser. I'm going to pull up the console here, and down here in the console, or you can click the console tab, I want you to type JSON, all capital, .parse, open close. We're going to put in local storage dot game state, and then we're going to do open close square brackets quote solution, and there you go. So if you ever want to know the answer, you can just hit this code and it'll tell you the answer right there. This is because this whole game is on the front end, and there's no back end that is pinging for checking answers or whatever. There's a giant word list you can see any day and what the word will be. But if you don't want to spoil the fun, you can always just play the game, which is a great game. Hats off to the creator. And I just heard that it's getting purchased by New York Times, which is pretty crazy for this, simple but really fun idea that this guy has created. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope it helps you solve your daily Wordle. Have a great day.